I was always diving in at the tactical end of stuff, not stepping back and seeing it from that higher level. So when you're focusing on that every day, setting new goals and being more aware of, why am I actually doing this? So what do I want to achieve? Am I just trying to build a job? Am I trying to build something that will run without me? Being more aware of what your actual turnover is, what's your financial goals, and your whole work, your relationship between work and life, if that makes sense. Because I think as an entrepreneur, that gets tangled up really quick, really, really quick. So when you have those goals set out, you know what to do, right? You need to delegate this, you need to eliminate that, you need to automate this. It's just when you're focused on it every day, and if you focus on it every day and you actually put in the work every day and you have an end goal in mind, that's when you start to see the impact of it. Yeah, the mindset has improved the most, and I'm a big believer that any business is an extension of the entrepreneur or an extension of the business owner. So if your mindset is toxic or negative, your business is going to be impacted negatively as a result of that. So if you focus on yourself, improving who you are and how you operate as a person, whether it's time management, whether it's being more optimistic, whether it's just being open to trying out new things, being open-minded, and implementing that same strategy into your business, it can only benefit. And you see it all the time, especially with small business owners. They think it's like, let's say the carpenter, the construction worker, they usually work for somebody else. They realize, right, I'm actually going out to work here. I'm going to go on my own. You go out on their own. They might be very good at what they do, as in, carpentry, but they don't have the entrepreneurial skills. So you need to kind of be 2 or 3 people in the business at any one time when you go out on your own. And what happens is you see it most, 9 out of 10, we'll just use carpenters for example. They're out there running around the place and their sales systems are lacking. They're never taking a weekend off even to step back and have a look around and say, right, over here is on fire. You put out that fire, look at this. Just I do the work in the hours. 10 years down the line, they're still doing the same thing. It's levels of awareness, as Joe says. Yeah, relationships is a big thing, and especially in business, it's a big thing. So there's this saying that, I'm not sure exactly what way it goes, but like, you are the sum total of your 5 closest friends.
Yeah.
So go back for me, before I started SPM, or even for the first couple of years starting SPM, my 5 closest friends probably spent, most of their weekends at the bar. Whereas now I'm on the phone with guys every day. Like I chat more with guys who are also entrepreneurs, multi-millionaires, have serious goals for themselves. Either successful people or very, very driven people. So building those relationships and chatting with these people, it grows you as well. Like, you definitely are the result of up to 5 people around you, but even the existing relationships that you bring along with you, they improve too, because of who you are, because of what you're seeing in that relationship. Again, like when I first went in with Joe and he used to be talking about raising your level of awareness, I had no idea. What does that even mean? And I think for anybody coming in, they're going to be like, what does that even mean? It's all a bit like up in the air. It could mean anything. But when you start studying it and understanding it, it makes sense. And it's not just like raising your level of awareness. You can apply it to absolutely anything: relationships, business. What would I say to somebody who's thinking that doing one of Joe's courses? Go for it. There's absolutely nothing to lose. Everybody's skeptical before going for something like this. Like, if you're going to sign up for a course where you're going to learn how to run Facebook ads, for example, well then you know if you get the result or not, because at the end of it you either can or you can't run Facebook ads, and you go through certain steps. With this, people kind of see it as, what do I get from it? They're not too sure. So what I would say is get on a call firstly with the likes of Joe or even with David, like yourself, and just see what way. By the end of that first call, you'll be thinking a little bit different. You might not understand exactly what's going on, but you'll feel like that level of awareness does rise. But I would say anyone who's considering it, give it a shot. Give it a shot for a month, give it a shot for a couple of months, and just put aside all those thoughts of, this is a little bit up in the air, I'm not sure what it's about. Give it a chance. Be open-minded, because if you follow the steps and you listen to Joe, even if you don't believe it at first, go through it. Just go through the process. You can't but see positive results, you know. And the only way really to do is just get in and give it a shot. My biggest takeaway from the course is probably that I've been setting the bar too low for myself. Simple as that. And even when you get in around the rest of the guys who are in the course as well, they were the same. You see that they're after stepping up their game. You kind of realize, right, it doesn't have to be like this. You might be at a stage in either your life or your business where you're like, I don't think it could get better than this. I don't think I can actually charge more. That was me. I was like, I can't possibly charge more than this. I can't possibly increase my revenue. But I can. And I did. I actually did in the past couple of months. Probably doubled the prices. So, and the clients are getting a much better service. We've hired more staff. Everybody is just winning because of this, you know. So